Good morning. It is day 2. Yes, day 2. And one of my favorite affirmations, but wait a second. Where is my Facebook? Oops. Okay, guys. Let me just get the room going. And then we'll get started. Here we go. Okay. I am in the room. So if any one of you want to join me, just go to the Rooms tab. I had to navigate a little to find it. I found it under Browsing the Group. So, Room tab and join the group with me, and then we can interact, which is always fun. All right, day 2. Things are always working out for me. This is one of my absolute favorite affirmations. Hi, Claudia. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
It's my favorite affirmation because manifestations, when they pop into our reality, that means nothing. The journey to get to that manifestation is 99% of the work. 99% of the time we are on our way there. And then it pops. And it's one moment in time. So, we have to understand a couple of things about this. One is that if 99% of my time is spent in the journey, then shouldn't I be enjoying it? Right? I mean, do I just want to put my joy on hold for 99% of my time and then in order to enjoy 1%? Or should I enjoy the 99% and then also enjoy and celebrate the 1%? So that's number one. The second thing that's important about this is to not look for the end result. Because the end result is going to happen, it's only 1%. So I'm not going to see it for a while. There's no point in looking for it, therefore. Because it'll pop when I'm ready, when it's ready, and it's going to be ready when I'm ready. So it'll pop. But my looking for it actually makes the journey longer. You know that journey that was supposed to be 100%, 99% journey and 1% manifestation? That journey becomes 110%. And the manifestation is still 1% of the 110. So the more you look for it, the more you add to the journey. You make the journey longer. And all of trust is about not looking for the manifestation. That's why everybody talks about trust. I never used to understand trust. And my mother, who was teaching me trust, also didn't understand trust. Because I wanted her to explain this to me and she wasn't able to. And that's the issue. The issue is all religions ask us to trust, but they don't explain it. So it feels like trust means that this entity that we call God or whatever you want to call it has a subjective way of determining who will get what. When they explain it, that's how it appears, that you have to earn God's favor. Right? That's how it sounds. At least it sounded to me like that, is that you got to do these things, because if God doesn't love you, and there's a possibility that God will not love you, first of all. So you've got to earn God's love so that you can get the rewards. And that's on its head. Because God is, and I always had an objection to this. I was like, how can God play favorites? God has to be fair. You can't tell me God plays favorites and then also that God is fair. It doesn't make sense. And so now what I understand is that law of attraction is the system on which everything is based. What happens in the universe is based on this mechanism that is absolutely fair. Yesterday, Elena posted, I forget which group it was that she posted in. Maybe it was the 365 that she posted in. She posted a question and she said that she witnessed an accident. And it was some vehicle that hit a deer and her foal. So they were crossing the road and they got hit by a vehicle. And she said, how can this happen, Zara? Well, extremely valid question. Why did this happen? Like innocent animals, right? Why did this happen to them? Well, it happened because law of attraction is perfect. Do you think that mama deer and the foal might be a little bit afraid crossing the road? Well, there you go. Then they are on the vibration of fear. And now if for whatever reason the driver of the vehicle is also in a vibration of fear, they could be afraid that a deer will jump in front of them, or they might be in a place of fear because something happened at work or something happened at home or whatever. Or they might just be afraid that they're going to run out of gas. Simple little things put us on the vibration. Something big could have put the driver on the vibration of fear, but something as simple as the fear of running out of gas could have put the driver in a place of fear. Fear meets fear, accident happens. So what is our work? Our work is only one thing. Find a way to go up the emotional scale, and that is it. That's it. That's all we ever need to do. Find a way to go up the emotional scale. All right, so let's read the passage that accompanies our affirmation for today. Day 2, things are always working out for me. Somebody tag Elena. Tumika. Hi, Tumika. Hi, Karen. Hi, Erin. Good to see you, Erin. It's been a while. Hi, Melanie, Nancy. It was 365, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Nancy, can you tag Elena on this video so that she can receive the response? I did post a response for her in the 365, but it was a written response and it was brief because it was late at night when I saw her comment. All right. Things are always working out for me. God is always guiding us towards the things we want, but sometimes the path that leads to those things is bumpy. Nevertheless, it is always the path of least resistance or the easiest path. You see, our path through life's journey is paved with the beliefs that we have acquired along the way, and it is these beliefs that make our journey bumpy. We create all the obstacles that lie on our path by thinking thoughts that are contrary to what we want. By thinking thoughts that are contrary to what we believe God is capable of. Think about it. On one hand, we believe that God is capable of performing miracles without any effort, And on the other hand, we worry whether the same God will help us to get to work on time or recover from an illness or find work or find love. The list goes on. If we really believed in God's power, then we would not worry about these things. We would trust that God is always there for us, guiding us, helping us, providing for us. When we have conflicting beliefs, we get pulled in two different directions, and it feels as if nothing in our lives is changing. The analogy that I like best goes like this. Imagine that you discover that there is a great treasure buried on the other side of a dense and dangerous jungle. You're told that if you can make it across this jungle without a map, then the treasure on the other side can be yours. You really want this treasure, but you're afraid of making this journey alone, not knowing which path to take, not knowing what lies lurking in the shadows, not knowing and not being prepared for any of the dangers that you may come across along the way. You have been told that many have tried to get this treasure before, only to be hopelessly lost in the jungle forever. You have a brilliant idea. You call a friend and ask them to help you. You rent a helicopter and a set of walkie-talkies so that your friend can guide you through the jungle from the helicopter, so that you can avoid the dangers that others encountered and perished. You start your journey, and your friend guides you away from all the monsters, telling you to hide when you need to and run when you need to. Your friend finds the easiest path for you to travel. At times, the best path is rough going. There are fallen trees and uneven terrain, and sometimes it seems as if there is no path. At times, you feel like giving up because you're tired, and the obstacle on your path seems insurmountable. But your friend cheers you on. You trust that if there was a better way, your friend would lead you to it, and you trust that with time you will reach your goal. You have to crawl at times, you have to jump, but you do make it to the other side. Bruised, scraped and all, you do get your treasure. If we could just imagine that that friend in the helicopter was God or the universe guiding us through all the obstacles and finding us the best possible path, then we would know that even though we seem to be going over a rough patch, that rough patch is actually taking us towards the things we want, and that the path we are traveling is actually the best possible path. Trust and faith are the most important ingredients of a happy life. Trust that no matter where you are and what lies before you, things are always working out for you, because they are. And that's it in a nutshell. So, unicorns, did we pre-pave this morning? Yes. And meditation? Pre-paving and meditation done. Awesome, Claudia. Let me just go and see the responses on Facebook. Awesome. Melanie saying, I'm encouraging everyone to watch the Abundance Challenge. Thank you, Melanie. Pre-paving and meditation done, says Melanie. Tamika as well. Elle says meditation later. Nancy says yes and no. And same here. Done with the pre-paving and still and will be doing my meditation later on. All right. Let's keep going. So 5 things I appreciate today. What are some of the things that we are appreciating today? Well, in Lakshmi's absence, I will say I appreciated my shower this morning. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. I also enjoyed rambunctious play between the kittens this morning. Yes, it was good. And I really appreciate our walk together this morning, Stella and myself. We had a lovely walk. So that's all of my appreciation. And I am also appreciating the unfolding that is happening in my head for the event on Saturday. So it's just, it's like, I'm not visualizing it, I'm receiving the visualization, which is a little bit different. So visualization is what we create. Daydream is what lands in our heads. So bits and pieces of it are landing in my head, and it's wonderful. Nancy says, I did a VMS payment by myself and was told how great I did. Absolutely, that is definitely something to appreciate. Elle says, sunshiny day. Yes, awesome, Elle. Absolutely, the sun is shining here as well. And isn't it beautiful when the sun shines on trees that are changing color and they seem like they're on fire? Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. It looks just absolutely phenomenal. Okay. So with that said, 3 things wouldn't it be nice if I got done today, and 3 things wouldn't it be nice if the universe helped me with. What is it that we are appreciating? Yes. Go ahead, Claudia.
So I'm in Portugal this week, and I now got my time zone so convoluted that I was quite sure I had missed this call. And I really don't understand how it matches, but the universe clearly does. So now I stumbled across the fact that it is now, and I don't miss it. Thank you, universe.
Oh, that's a beautiful manifestation, isn't it? Yes. Yeah.
It
is, absolutely. And you know what? The important thing to understand there is that we don't need to put anything down on paper in the workbook, because the universe is listening all the time. Right? So we
Great.
can... Exactly. We put a desire out there and we have no attachment to it. Based on our affirmation today, things are always working out for me. And then the next thing you know, it is. That's such a wonderful thing to share. Thank you so much, Claudia. Yeah, so 3 things on my list. Oh my goodness. I think I have more than 3 things on my list. Hi, Joe. Good to see you. Sarah, good to see you. Rain on California, which we needed. Awesome. That's fantastic. All right. And that reminds me of being in California not so long ago. And it reminded me of being back home in Karachi. Looked exactly the same, with the exception that the people are different. Looked exactly the same. When we were landing, I was like, oh, it feels like I'm landing in Karachi. All right. And Karachi's had a lot of monsoon rain, so, but usually, yes, we beg for rain. All right. 3 things wouldn't it be nice if I got done, and 3 things wouldn't it be nice if the universe helped me with today. The same things. It's all the same things. And what we want to get into the habit of doing is to bring the universe into everything that we are doing. So if I'm going grocery shopping, universe, come and help me with grocery shopping. If I'm cooking, universe, help me with cooking. If I'm writing, universe, can you help me write? Everything should be on our list as well as the universe's list. Whether something is big or small doesn't matter. Put it all on both lists, because we need help with everything. And if we have help, it goes better, smoother, faster, better results. Everything is better when you bring the universe along. All right, so moving along, blessings. What are some of the blessings in our life that maybe sometimes we take for granted, but today we're going to take some time to appreciate? So, anyone want to share anything? Let me see. Oops. I don't see any new comments on Facebook. So, blessings. Well, so many. Where do I even start? But things that make life comfortable. Go ahead, Claudia.
I was going to say guidance.
Oh, absolutely. Guidance is a blessing. It's always there for us, right?
And it cannot be stressed enough how much of a blessing it is.
Absolutely. For sure. And the thing about guidance is that it is always there, never goes away, and all we have to do is breathe, close our eyes, and ask for guidance. And thank you for bringing that up, Claudia, because instead of focusing on the problem, oh, I have a problem, oh, I have a problem, oh, I have a problem, why not just close your eyes and ask, what should I do about this? And let the answer come. And then whatever the answer is for you, not for other people, for you and for who you are that day, that is the answer. Don't question it. Don't try to use your logic to say, oh, that can't be true. In fact, if you're going to use your logic, then try convincing yourself that it is true, that it is what you need to do. Because here's the thing, I don't know about you, but I'm lazy. And I don't want to do things unless I have to do them. But I've learned that if the universe sends me a message saying, Zara, do this, I better do it. Doesn't matter what I want to do or not want to do. If the universe says, Zara, do this, this is your next step, then I have to find a way to step into that step. And that's what inspired action is. That is what moves us along on our journey. All right. Unicorns. Let's see. Melanie says, blessings, Zara. The good people of this group. Oh, you meant blessings, Zara. Oh, thank you. The good people of this group, a good night's sleep, family, friends, and kindness. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing, Melanie. And yeah, I'm already getting excited for December. Can you believe that? I mean, it's a ways away, but I'm getting excited about December because I love how everyone changes in December. Everything's different in December. You know, like my neighbors are already putting out Christmas lights, and there's just this cheeriness and harmony, at least that I find in my world. Ooh, I love that mug, Claudia. That's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Very nice. Okay. So anyway, let's move in. So remember, guys, before going to bed, thoughts at the end of the day and bedtime pre-paving. Really important part of our 40-day workout. But let's close our lines now and just settle in for a quick visualization. And so let's just tell ourselves that we are taking a few minutes for visualization. Clear your heads. Give your heads a shake if you need to. And just breathe all the way in. And let it go. One more time. Breathe all the way in. Breathe out. Tell yourself it's time to relax. And just allow your breathing to return to normal. Just slow it down a little bit. And in your mind, focus on a spot on the wall. Imagine that you've put a spot on the wall. Pick a color, any color that you can think of right now, and put a spot on the wall. And focus all your attention on this spot. And now, with your imagination, see that spot growing and becoming bigger and glowing. And as it glows, see that spot become a heart. See that beautiful red heart glowing beautifully, well, in whatever color you picked. My color was red. And just see it becoming larger and larger, and see the vibration of love coming from that heart, traveling all around like a blanket covering you, covering the place where you are, reaching out into the universe. And allow that energy of love, your love, allow your energy of love unto yourself and unto everyone else and everything in the universe. And just feel how that feels. It feels good to love ourselves. It feels satisfying. There's a warmth in that love that only you can give yourself. Breathe all of that in, let it go, and let it be done. Awesome. All right, unicorns. Fantastic. Have a super fantastic day. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye, Claudia.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
And everyone on Facebook. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Love you all lots. Have a super fantastic rest of the day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, Elle. Awesome.